Okay, we are going to frame it. So yeah, it's going right down in the middle of the hat, right across, and right back up. So let's look at it from this way. It's kissing the top, coming right down the middle, cutting over to that pin and coming up. As you can see, it's not, let's see, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Do you see how it came over right there on the corner? I don't like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and move my hat manually over just a little bit, right? Or you can go into your software and actually like change the coordinates, but this is just how I'm doing it because my jig is a free jig in this base. So let's see how that looks now. Much better. Do it one more time, see if I like it. Okay, great. So that whole framing, that means that corner of the hat is going to get done with that image that we have, and that is perfect. So if I was doing multiple images, I would burn that image, right? I wouldn't touch my hat. I'd leave it alone like how it is, and it'd finish, right? And I would go and upload the second image that I want to burn. It could be the same one, and I just move it down a coordinate, and I would sit here and I would do the same type of framing activity so that it is where I want it to be based off like how I was moving the head earlier to determine that. So that I don't even have to, I'm going to go ahead and hit framing complete. Like this big white box is the actual working space of this laser, right? When my hat's inside of it. And so where this is on this particular setup is what is framing out on that side. And all I did was kind of eyeball like, okay, my hat edge is pretty darn close to the edge where of this is right here, right? Like that's not a lot of distance for like, if you could see the distance right here, that's not a lot. So that's what we're working with there on the edges. And I just brought it like you see how there's a distance right there. Obviously this isn't like to scale, so you just kind of figure out what's good for your laser, but I'm not even looking at the different coordinates at that point because again this is just personal preference where I want this particular image. I did use my SVG file though so that I can make sure that it's like perfectly cut off and that the laser is not going to like laser on the inside of the crown that I have. But this is what I would do. I would then go to my saved um, diode settings, which I already have, and those are free on my site. They come with any of my hat orders too. Okay, right? So there we go. Process this. It should be about like a 20-minute job. It should tell me here, yep, 22 minutes. Then it's going to be on that side. And if you can see that little red crosshairs, that means when I hit start, that is where this laser is going to start. She's going to come down probably to be about like, remember where I marked where I wanted my design. She's going to come down probably a little slightly low behind there and then do the design and work this way down to about here is where we were seeing her cut. So that is how I frame the individual pieces and then I make it look cohesive the way that it has it set up right there. That is that. I'm going to pause this one and